we want to use our calculator to find the answer to each one of these to evaluate this exponential expression. We're going to be using this kind of calculator, which is the TI-30X, Roman numeral number 2S. They're not extremely powerful. So a good rule of thumb is when you want to use these calculators, put the base in parentheses and the exponent in parentheses. If I go to type in this first one, the base in parentheses is the 7/8. So I'm going to do 7 AB over C 8 to enter that fraction in. The caret is popping that up into the exponent spot, and then the exponent is 1.8. So I've got my base in parentheses to the power of my exponent in parentheses. When I hit enter, it's going to fill up the screen. This is a little bit of what you see. The directions say round to the thousandths. And an easy way to remember place value is the tenths. You're like, how many zeros does the number 10 have? 1. So the tenths is one place. Hundredth, how many zeros does 100 have? 2. So hundredth, you should have 2 numbers after the decimal. This one is thousandth. The number 1000 has 3 zeros, so we should have 3 numbers after the decimal to round to the thousandth. If I want to round, so there's 3 numbers, I'm going to look at this 3. If this is a 5 or bigger, I have to add 1. If it's a 4 or smaller, I'm going to leave it alone. So the 3 leaves the 6 alone, and so this is approximately 0.786. Okay, this next one, again, just notation, the base in parentheses and the exponent in parentheses. So I'm going to put the 0.7 in parentheses and the negative 0.45 in parentheses. When I type that in, I get this, rounding to the thousandths, 3 numbers, 1, 2, 3 numbers after the decimal. This 1 leaves the 4 alone. So I have about 1.174. Okay, entering this one in my calculator, we're going to put the base 3/5 in parentheses, which is 3 AB over C button 5 to the power of negative 0.85. Hit enter, we get this. 3 places, 1, 2, 3. The 7 makes this 3 a 4. So we're going to have 1.544. Okay, last example, entering this one in your calculator. We're going to put the 3.5, the base in parentheses. We're going to put the exponent in parentheses. Once I enter that, this is what I have. 1, 2, 3. The 7 is going to make the 1 go up. This number is a 5 or bigger. That goes up. So that's going to become a 2, and I have about 7.422. Some of you will try some of these without parentheses or on the base and the exponent, and it's true, some of them are going to work. But long term, it's a good habit to get in, to have your base and exponent in parentheses. You might accidentally have some extra parentheses, but you will always get the right answer. When it starts getting more complicated and you're in this habit, you won't make any careless mistakes when you're entering it into your calculator.